love your daddy?
No.
Do you love your grandparents?
No.
Is there anything you like?
I really like dolphins. Dolphin on wheels.
So let me ask me where I'm at. Didn't back. I'm sorry that I missed your party. I wish I had a better excuse. I can't even lie, you got me. I was busy thinking about boys. I was busy dreaming about boys. Head is spinning thinking about boys. Don't be mad at me. Darling, I go jumping, even if I want it. Don't be mad at me. It's what you were saying, I was miles away, yeah.
Today's video has been sponsored by Curious Dragons Animation. They make cool animation videos and other neat content. I'll link his channel below in the description, so make sure you go check him out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Waiting for an invite to never come along. I am the latest color, sing the new songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I hate the newest songs. I can stand the lyrics, I never sing along. I'll never sing along. I'll never sing along. I'll never sing along.
Everyone, it's Shachimu. Today's video has been sponsored by Amino. For those of you who don't know what Amino is, it's a network of apps that are gathering spaces for different communities or fandoms. Today we're going to be talking about the Arts and OCs Amino. It's perfect for making art friends by commenting and liking other people's posts. There's also lots of chats you can join to talk to friends or meet new people. The app also allows you to be super interactive with your followers. You can post polls, Q&As, and other community-type posts to your audience. I myself have made a Q&A, so please be sure to go there and ask questions you'd like answered from me. You can come join Amino by following the link in the description or by clicking the link in the pinned comment. Be sure to follow me there if you want to stay up to date with the art I do outside of YouTube. Thank you to Amino for sponsoring this video. Now let's get started with the speed paint. So I decided to try doing the art style challenge featuring other artists on YouTube. I asked for suggestions from my subscribers, and the most recommended to me was definitely Wolfichu. Wolfichu has an anime style that's kept very simplistic for animated storytime and animatic videos. My style also takes inspiration from anime, so trying to recreate hers was quite easy for me. It may have actually been the easiest. While I was looking for reference pictures, I found past illustrations she did that had more detailed coloring, which definitely would have taken more for me to attempt replicating, so I decided to reference how she drew her main sprites in her YouTube. I also felt it would be more recognizable if I stuck to just how she did her YouTube art. I ended up having to resize the drawing because I realized that the canvas I was using was too small, and if I continued to do all the other styles like this, they would come out not very high quality. That's why this one in particular looks very pixelated, so I'm sorry about that. The second style I did was Rosalie? I'm not sure, I'm very sorry. I really like how recognizable and unique her style is. The way she does eyes specifically is really appealing to me and definitely sticks out. To be honest, I don't think I'd usually like the long eyes and thick eyelash look, but she executes it very well, and it goes well with how she draws the rest of the facial features. Her style was one of the most difficult for me to do for sure. Her color choices and soft shading are similar to how I've done coloring before, but her drawing style is far different than anything I'm used to. Another factor I believe made this difficult was that she doesn't have many human drawings. That might just be me trying to make an excuse for myself for struggling so much with this, because the faces she does do resemble humans greatly, minus the nose and ears. style I did was Cardia. I was actually inspired to do this video by Cardia's video of her doing different art styles from other artists. So I really like Cardia's style and color choices. I'm usually drawn to cool pastel colors. I was really surprised when I found her style to also be a huge challenge for me though. I tried looking at different drawings and tried to pinpoint a few things that made her style so different from mine, or just different from what I'm used to doing. She does sharper and straighter lines more often, and her shading is usually a pinker hue. There were a few other things I noticed, but I really struggled to incorporate them into my attempt and was not satisfied with the outcome. Not so much because I don't think it looks good. A lot of what I took from her style I actually really like, but I just failed at replicating her. This shows I have a lot of room for improvement when it comes to analyzing art and stepping away from what I'm used to. The fourth style I did was Sealmaru. I myself don't draw animals or creatures really, but I really like their art. It's bright, but it's also subtle at the same time, so it makes it kind of soft too. I don't know if that explains it. I just really like their color choices. It's clear they know what looks good with what color. To be honest, I was intimidated by their illustrations, so I went for references that came from their YouTube videos and animations. It was still super difficult for me to do their style though. Even though I referenced anthro art, the faces still kept a lot of animalistic features, so I was a little worried with trying a human face. I think this one too, I really failed with replicating the style. My goal was to make it clear whose style I was drawing in from a first glance, and I don't think anyone would recognize this one as being referenced from Seal. The fifth style is my own, kind of. To be honest, I still don't feel like I have a very consistent style. I don't know if people can recognize my art easily, which I don't really mind right now. My current goals are to improve with anatomy, coloring, and really thinking about what I'm drawing. So I'll worry about an original style I can stick to in the future if I ever get to a point where I desire that. I decided to go for a simple coloring so I wouldn't spend too much time on a single drawing. I wanted to try to spend equal amount on all of them if possible. To be honest, I really don't like how this drawing turned out. It's not something I would have been happy with were it a drawing I did outside of this video. I was tempted to redo it, but I'd already redone 3 previous drawings and told myself not to do that anymore. I'm not quite sure what sticks out from my art style, if anything at all. Maybe the eyes? If you guys have any ideas of what makes you know something is my style, you should tell me. Yeah. The sixth style was Reiniko's style. This is actually her old style. Her more recent art is quite different than what I referenced from, and it's still really beautiful, but I was really interested in attempting her old style. I definitely spent the most time on this one since I found myself really enjoying the process. It was very soothing to draw in her style. Her lines are soft. I also really like the